Hello to you and welcome to this video section where I'll be telling you certain things you need to know about the Purx software. Okay, so I think this Purx software is pretty amazing and it has a lot of features that can help you grow your business online. Okay, so what is Purx? Purx is a simple software that helps anyone get the big share of the passive monetization gold mine. Okay, so basically Purx is a software that allows you to create multiple niche websites. Okay, so you can create multiple niche websites with Purx in just few clicks. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys exactly how this works, and together we are going to create a new website on Purx, and I'll show you exactly the step-by-step procedures and what to expect when you purchase Purx. All right, so basically when you purchase Purx and you get into the Purx dashboard, this is the first thing you will see. This is exactly what the dashboard looks like. The first view of the dashboard, this is what it looks like. Okay, so when you want to create a website, you have to first off click on the manage websites option right here. Okay, so as soon as you click on it, you see a list of drop down menus that contains the website list, the featured slider, the manage categories, the manage pages, the manage lockers, and assigned articles. All right, so this is exactly the list of contents, or the list of materials, or list of instruments you will use to create a new website. This one's right here on the first drop down menu. Okay, so the rest of them that I want you to take note of is the ads manager option right here. This ads manager option allows you to add an ad to a created website. Okay, let's say for instance you already created a website on Purx and you want to add an ad to it. Let's say you want to add an ad on the banner on the top of the website, or down below, or on the side of the website. You can do that on the ads manager section. Okay, so as soon as you create your account, you should really visit the training option right here, where you can find lots and lots of videos that will help you grow your knowledge on how to use Purx and all that. Okay, you can also contact support by clicking on the support desk right here. Okay, so right away let's dive into creating the website. And to do that, let's first of all click on the drop down menu at the top, which is the manage website, and then click on the website list, the first option on the drop down menu. So click on it and it brings you to this page where you can now select this particular option right here to add a new website. Okay, so you click on it and it brings you to this page now. Okay, so if you want to create a new website, you can choose to use a custom domain name, or you can use a WordPress website. Okay, so say for instance you want to use a custom domain name, you should make sure that the custom domain name you will enter right here shouldn't be a subdomain. Make sure you use a proper domain name. This is because basically Google doesn't allow that, first off. So you should try to use a proper domain name when you want to sign up a custom domain on Purx. Okay, so say for instance I want to use praise.com. okay, you shouldn't use blog.praise.com or something dot your website URL. You should use a proper domain name. That's what I meant. Okay, so as soon as you've entered your website domain name, the next thing is to select a template. Okay, so there are 3 available templates. You just have to select either template 1, template 2, or template 3. As soon as you've selected a template, you click on the download template option. Alright, so I will show you exactly why you need to download the template, but first off, click on the download template option. As you can see, the template has downloaded right here. Okay, so that is it. So you just click on, also you click on this option right here to add your website logo. So as soon as you click on it, it brings up this pop-up where you can now select your website logo and add it up. Next, you have to add up your email address. Okay, let me add mine, gmail.com. okay, so as soon as you've added your contact email address, you add in a short note about your website. Okay, just add in a short statement there, few lines of sentences that will describe your website better. Okay, so next you add in your website profile URL. Okay, so basically there are these icons that will appear on your website. So when you add in this particular URL, it is added to the Facebook icon that appears on your website, so that if someone wants to contact you on Facebook, they can click on the icon and then this URL is affected and they can now get to your Facebook page. All right, so you add in your Instagram profile URL as well, and that of your Twitter, and then you add in an opt-in form code to generate leads. Say for instance you're using an autoresponder and you have created an opt-in form and you want it to appear on this website. You just have to paste in the code right here. Okay, so you can also do that for the Instagram embed code and the Facebook embed code. Say for instance, I think this can accommodate your Facebook pixel code as well. Okay, so you just paste that into this place. All right, so that should be all. As soon as you're done, you click on the save website. Click on save website option right here, and okay, let's add a little thing about the website. Digital marketing agency. All right, so let me add in. So for me, I'm going to be using my WordPress website. Okay, so I won't be using a custom domain name. I'll be using a WordPress website I've already prepared for this particular tutorial. Okay, so let me change this to my WordPress website. Okay, so that's it. All right, so if you enter a WordPress website, if you're using the WordPress website option, you should make sure you download the plugin as well. Remember, if you're using the custom domain, you download the templates. If you're using a WordPress website, you download the plugin. Okay, so you click on the download option right here to download the plugin. As you can see, the plugin is downloading right here. Okay, so as soon as you've downloaded the plugin, you can now fill in the remaining blank spaces just like I described previously. All right, so as soon as you've done this, you click on the save website option right here. All right, okay, so as you can see, our website has been created successfully. It appears right here. So the more websites you create, it appears right here on this particular dashboard. Okay, so in order to effect this particular website I've created, I'm going to log into my WordPress website and show you guys how you can add up the plugin I just downloaded from Purx. Okay, so this is my WordPress website dashboard, and I'm going to click on plugins so that I can install the plugin I just downloaded. Okay, so as soon as you click on plugins, you have to click on add new plugin. Okay, click on add new, and let's wait for it to load up. As soon as you click on the add new plugin option, it brings you to this page where you now have to select upload plugin. Okay, all right, so let's scroll down and you can click on this choose file option here to select the plugin, but I'm just going to drag it from here and paste it right here. Okay, so that's it. So you now have to click on the install now, and our plugin is installing. So let's give it some time to install completely. Okay, so as you can see, our plugin has been installed and activated. It appears right here as Purx. Okay, so any changes you make on your Purx website, on the website right here, any changes you make to it, it is affected on your WordPress website. Okay, this is what syncs the Purx software with your WordPress website right here. Okay, so but what you have to consider is that this doesn't take effect immediately. Okay, let's say for instance you add a content to your Purx website on the Purx software. It doesn't show up on your WordPress dashboard immediately. It takes about 2 to 3 hours before the changes is effected. Okay, so but this is basically how you can add in the Purx template you downloaded, the Purx plugin you downloaded, sorry. And if you want to, let's say for instance you use the custom domain name option, you will have to add in the template to your WordPress website or to any website using FileZilla. Okay, you can add in your template to your website using FileZilla. Okay, so this is FileZilla app here. This is it right here. So you can check into YouTube and find out how you can install your website templates to your website, and you can just download this particular software and use it to add up your templates to your website. Okay, so that's basically how you can activate your Purx with your website. All right, so basically let's go down to the next option. Right here we have the featured slider. Let's say for instance you want to add a slider to the website you created. You can just click on this option right here and you give the slider a title. Let's call it slider, and you can select the website you want to add it to, I've already activated just one website, so that's why you can see box.live here. This is the only website I have active. Okay, so you can drag and paste the image you want to use as the slider right here. Okay, you can click on it or you can drag it and drop it here. So I'm not going to do that for now. And you can add in the destination URL. Say for instance, when someone clicks on the image you upload, the person is taken to a particular URL. Okay, so just enter the URL you want the person to be taken to right here, and you can just add some text to it, and that will be all. Okay, so the next option there is the manage categories. Okay, so let's say for instance the website you created is meant to have multiple categories. You can create multiple categories here. You can have, if you are running a digital marketing website, you can have a category for copywriting, you can have a category for web creation and the rest of them. So you can create all those categories here, and when you name the category, you can just add it to a particular website on your Purx dashboard. Okay, so you select the website and then you click on save category, and that category is affected immediately. Okay, so you can also manage pages. You can add new pages if you want to your website. Okay, so you just have to enter the page name, select the website you want the page to be added to, and you can also add a featured image for the page. Okay, so you just click on this option right here to add an image, and you can also add some text if you want to add some text to it. Okay, so you can also manage lockers, you can also assign article. Okay, so let's talk about how you can get articles to your website. Okay, so let me just go back here. So let's say for instance you want to get articles, you just have to click on this add content search right here. So let's click on add content search and then select create website content. Okay, so right here you select your website. On the first option you select your website, you select the category if you've added any. So remember, you have to create your category first before you can add content to your website. Okay, so you just have to click on, go back to the place I showed you before, the manage content option, and then create a category. When you create a category, then you can now come here and select the category that you want the content to be under. Okay, and when you've done that, you just have to click on the existing source right here. Okay, so when you click on the existing source, okay, so you just click on the existing source and then you select the content source. Okay, so you can choose any of these, any of the content source at all. There are lots and lots of them, and you can choose multiple content sources as well. Okay, you can choose multiple content sources as much as you want, so that you can get relevant and lots of content on your website. Okay, so as soon as you've done that, you just scroll down and click on save. Okay, as soon as you click on save, let me click on save and show you. Alright, so as you can see, we have created some content streams. Okay, so these are the content streams. So as soon as the Purx is active on our WordPress website, this content will show up on our website. Okay, so just check back as soon as you add up the Purx to your website, to your WordPress website. Just have to check back in an hour or two to see if your website is activated with Purx. Okay, so as soon as you've done that, this is basically the steps you need to go through to create a new website with Purx. Okay, so this is basically what I think you should know. All right, so that will be all for today. Thank you.